Here at Supreme Gecko, we have a problem in our facility, and we're going to talk about that, and we're going to come up with a fix. Follow me. This is the entrance to the Supreme Gecko facility. Let's go. Here's our main crested gecko room. We've got cave geckos, gargoyle geckos, keep coming. Our new rack system. More crested geckos, more crested geckos, more crested geckos. There's no room whatsoever in this room, but I have another room. Follow me. Let's go. Here's our hallway, and this is some kind of a fit. Keep coming. Welcome to our main breeding facility for other animals. Now, this is really cramped. This is the old section of the facility. You can see there's no room. Now, on the other side of this rack is our leopard gecko room, and we have about 6 racks there. But here's the problem, folks. Let's go. Let's see if you can see this. These are our babies. We're getting tons and tons and tons of babies right now. Small babies, small babies. So we can't put them in regular enclosures. We have to put them in something like this. And this works out really well because we have a light behind here. You can see there's all kinds of condensation. That's because they're warm and these containers stay very humid. We're going to have more of these containers. We need to find a place to put lots of these containers because we're getting lots of babies. That's what we're going to do today. Join us as we build another rack.
That landing at the end of the stairs is the only place I can build a new rack. Can we do it? Well, let's check out what's in these boxes and let's see if we can build that rack.
Okay, as usual, Nanette's going to go ahead and start off the project. She's going to do all the work. I'm going to kind of talk through this. This first box is a rack system that I looked for. It had to be an exact size. Now you're asking, where is this thing going to go? Well, I showed you where it was going to go right in the beginning. Do you remember? You don't? Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Once we put this together, I'm going to show you exactly where it's going to go because it's such an exact fit. I have no idea what those gloves are for, Nanette. Folks, we are on our way. So do you just make a bunch of these?
This times 4, right?
1 more. So that's the top. That is that stuff right there. So now we can turn the page. Well, it doesn't have to. Okay, you're right.
So we're going to take that and lay it down. We're going to put 4 of these little spindles in.
So right across is the
And it comes right back out.
Okay.
Done.
We're going to fix this one way or the other. Either we knock it in with this hammer or I knock the net out with the hammer. Okay, tip
Nice
it on
try.
this
I'm
on
not
either
getting
end.
anything.
Either end. Put it down on the ground. Yep, and you're good. If I had one suggestion for everybody building one of these, it's to do it on a flat surface, not a carpeted surface. And
Or rolling
some
carts.
not rolling carts like we're doing it. But seriously, folks, this is going in pretty well so far. Okay, there we go. Now we can. Oh, we've got it going already. Scoop it up. So at this point, folks, we're just going to put it on the ground because we're getting a little too high for that, the rolling racks. Let's just make sure everything is kind of in here. Whoops. Get that in just a second. So, good. I tell you what, folks, right now it feels a little fragile. We just have to kind of pound it into place. We just dropped one of the bars. We're getting there. Go! Let's go while we're young. Don't swear on camera. I'll have to bleep it out. That's more editing for me. Okay, Flipper. That's an old TV show, but under the sea. Flip it up toward me.
I have to move this thing.
That close, folks, to hitting the camera. That close.
I'm focused on it not coming apart. I don't care about the camera. Is that what I'm doing?
It'll give me an excuse to buy a new camera.
You're not getting a new camera.
It's Christmas time.
No, it's not.
It's
Not
beginning
yet.
to look a
No,
lot
can't look like Christmas till
like
after Thanksgiving.
Christmas. Two
Which side
taps.
am I supposed
Two
to
taps.
use?
I don't care.
Well, one's yellow, one's black. Why?
That's from a kit
let's
enclosure
go.
that we got. Okay, so that's the bottom. This is the top.
And we have all kinds of extra parts.
Look how pretty.
We have extra parts.
You always have extra parts. That means that you're
That
doing
many?
it the right way. What do we do with extra parts?
Throw them out
Throw them away.
because you're not keeping them. I'm a little
Can we build
concerned
another-
this is too wide for the stairs, to be honest.
Mr. Measurer. Measuring tape is my middle name.
Yeah, I think you.
We have, folks, we have two more. We have actually three more boxes to open. This is just the start right here. Okay, Nanette, go ahead and take that beast to the stair. So if you remember, folks, when we,
What you want to bet it doesn't fit?
it's going to fit. It's going to be too long, folks, but it's
too
going to
wide.
fit. It's not going to be too wide. It's
Yeah,
going to be too long.
Wait,
Well,
too long this way, you mean?
yes.
Well, yeah, it's too wide.
Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
That's not wide. That's length.
Okay, so it's too long.
We'll fix that. So remember, folks, when we started the show, there goes our automatic light on. We showed you exactly one place that we have available to put a new rack. And I know it's dark over here, folks, but okay, let me show you this whole setup here. So Nanette's sitting on that very first step. Not a lot of room there, not a lot of room at all. The good thing about this is, wait, that's not a good thing. It is too long. Do you not think that I thought about that? We have a solution, I think. We might actually do something where we pull it even higher off of the ground so we can work on those bottom, that bottom row a little easier. But that's for tomorrow. So we sat down here for a little bit and we thought about this whole thing, and we figured out that the bottom shelf, and that point to the second from the bottom, that one, was sitting on the ground and really was useless. So what we did was we put in one more box there and on the other side, and check this out, folks. We put in the legs, and that's just perfect. Kind of push down on it, and that's not going anywhere. So how many shelves do we have now?
8.
8 shelves. So, and are you counting the one that your hand's on right now?
Nope.
No. So that bottom is more just kind of legs. We really probably won't use that one for anything other than storage. Then I go ahead and step back so we can show this whole thing here. You can see that
You lucked out.
that's going to be a ton of room. I planned the whole thing.
You did not plan.
I got my measuring tape out, and I planned. You know, seriously though, I did plan for the legs right there to be maybe a box or something, like a cardboard box or something to hold that up. We did luck out very much right there.
You did.
This is going to be fantastic.
This is crazy.
Okay, last night we finished the stand, but we have so much more work to do, and we need to get this done before Nanette goes off to work this morning. We got up early for this, so let's go. So this is actually a 3-part process. The first part was putting together the shelf. The second part is what we're going to do right now, and then a little bit later we're going to do the third part. The second part, Nanette, where's the razor blade? Where's the razor blade? Go ahead and open our box. I went out and purchased from Superior Supplies a bunch of deli cups. Now, these aren't your standard deli cups. These are the big ones. Why don't you show everybody these cups? So these are 32-ounce cups. 32-ounce cups. Now, the problem is we can't just put animals in here. These don't have air holes. What we're going to do, though, is we're going to put a top on this. And we want to do that because we want light to go through here and allow the animals to get a little bit of a high intensity light. So we have these screen tops. So what we're going to do is drill a hole in each one of these cups. Now there's 5,000 cups here. No, there's not. There's about 100. We only need about 20 or 30 for the stand right now. We'll probably do 10 at this time. We're going to drill a hole.
These are good for Christmas cookies.
They're good for geckos. So we're going to drill some holes, and then we're going to hot glue the tops, the screen tops on here, and that's going to allow the light in. So I've got my drill. Nanette, can you plug me in? What I have is a diamond bit, and this will go through a lot easier. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. That gives us a good size hole there. And again, you don't see teeth here, it's just the diamond bit. And that makes it so much easier to go through a piece of plastic like this. Okay, folks, we're going to go ahead and cut a few more here, but then we're going to go right over to our third step. So we're all set with at least 2 rows here, and you can see how nicely they really fit. We can do a couple of different options here. We can put some cardboard down. We can put some very, very, very thin plywood. We're just going to go with this and see how this works because it's so easy to work with. As well, if we don't put anything in there, the light's going to go through these spacings. So we've got the box of lights. Let's pull the box out and let's set up the lights. This is going to be fun. Well, Nanette has left me. Well, she hasn't left me. She went to work. And now I have to finish this project on my own. Let's go ahead and clean up and we'll start working on those lights. Okay, here we go. We've got the light box out. I'm going to go ahead and open it. We're going to take a look at them. We're going to set these lights up. This is going to be the ultimate for that rack. These are T5s. We're going to go ahead and set them up here. Then we'll transport them over to our stand and attach them and take a look at how much light we actually get from these guys. All right, I've completed the lights. Everything is set up here. Are you ready for this, folks? Are you ready? This is going to be fun. Let's hit the lights. All set to receive geckos. 34 containers. I could put more up on top. I could put more on bottom. What I'll use the bottom for instead is storage, like sphagnum moss, like sticks, like plastic plants, things that I'll put into these tubs, these little containers. The top, I don't think I'm going to use for the containers. I'll probably use for other decorations. Or here's the big possibility. Since I have lots and lots of space on top, I can use large acrylics. Hey, do you want to see some of the rare animals that we're going to be keeping in here, the babies? Tune into this video right here or right here and check it out. I'm thinking by June of next year, we're going to have this filled up with baby geckos. Tune in. Thanks for watching.